Hello, everyone! All of the battle buddies, how are you doing? I just realized I can actually move this chat window. Hello, everyone! All of the battle buddies, how are you doing? No good there. We need to turn off that. We need to mute. 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 There we go. We're in. Hey, everyone! How are you all doing? It is good to see you all. Welcome, welcome. Super secret kawaii desu stream. Jer, how are you? Jer is my mod for all of those of you who do not know, and Jer also made our emotes, and they're amazing. So, heads up. Oh, hey, Levi, how are you doing? How are you? Hey, everyone. It is I, Trooper SJP, and this is the Academic Foxhole. I'm glad that you are all here. This is my super secret Friday stream because I could not stream yesterday, but I figured I will make it up for it. Getting ready for your D&D game tonight. Nice. What do you what's happening? What's going on? What's going to happen in your D&D game? I'm going to play, and then we're going to stop though at 9 so we can host Geekspace TV's Spikadelic Agents of Groove, and because I want to see it, and I feel like we can just host them, and it'll be really good. So what's going on with your D&D game? So Academic Foxhole. This is me, Trooper SJP. We are going to be playing our visual novel Backseat Drive-In Theater with the game Doki Doki Literature Club, which I have not played. I don't know anything about it other than it's creepy. So I'm very excited for a game, because I wasn't going to play the game, right? I wasn't going to play the game. I saw some artwork for it, and I was like, oh no, there's another game with shiny boob anime artwork that's going to be just another dating sim, and I don't care, right? I didn't care. I didn't think about it. And I knew about it briefly because it uses the Ren'Py engine, which is an engine that I, program in a little bit. And, hey, Ice Bunny. But then I heard it was actually super creepy and interesting, so I was like, I've got to play it. We found a kid who we were looking for his parents, who stayed as the only people left in town, in a town hoping he'd return. We might have burned down a small part of a city in the process, and hunkering down from guards with the kid inside a warehouse that is burning down a little bit. Oh, Levi, that sounds fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Like, no problems, right? So I know that there's I know that the game is, there's stuff good on the game, that it's disturbing and creepy, so no spoilers, but let's just experience it together. I'm very excited. I will be streaming again tomorrow at noon, which will be for Dragon Age Inquisition. I believe we'll be finishing up we're going to kill a dragon in Jaws of Hakan, and then I think we're going to do a little bit of plot, so that'll be fun. I think that'll be really great. What else? So apparently next Thursday is Thanksgiving. Apparently. So I might need to move the stream. I don't do anything for Thanksgiving, so I might have been given an invitation to go somewhere. I don't know. So I may not stream next Thursday, but I might move the Thursday stream to Friday again. So it'll be 2 Fridays in a row to finish up Doki Doki Literature Club, because maybe you can only do the Literature Club on Fridays. Maybe that's the story. I don't know, but that's what I'm sticking to. What do I want to tell you all? Oh, in case you don't know, creepy is good because then you don't sleep, and then you can do work on your BA project, Ice Bunny. It's clear. Watch some creepy stuff, and then work on art history. I think that's fine. I have. Oh, gang, I finished my big conference. This is my first stream after my conference. I'm trying to get sleep. I got 11 hours of sleep today, so that was really good. And this means we're getting into Thanksgiving break soon. I'm going to be able to catch up on all the work I've got, which means I'll be able to run some tabletop on a Friday coming up really soon. I'm excited. It'll be really good. So I think we should just move on over, because we have to end, we have to end right before 9 so we can support Geekspace TV with a nice host. So let's start. Shall we just move over to Doki Doki Literature Club? I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm really excited. So, but it uses my fave engine, Ren'Py, so it's very exciting. So just so we know, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. So we should just know that is the case. Okay. I don't know what's... Gang, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going on. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit ddlcmoewarning.html. Alright, folks. Folks with anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience. Know it. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Gang. Well, okay, well, I agree. I hope you all agree. They're giving us some serious warnings. I don't even... This will be so disturbing. This game is not suitable for those... So, apparently, this is all disturbing all the time. I feel like I need to be raised up a little bit. There we go. So this is apparently all disturbing all the time, but it's got super sunny music, right? So this is what I think. I think that they didn't really tell you that it was disturbing when they first put it out. I mean, I looked at some of the early stuff on RenP, and I think it was supposed to be a surprise that it was disturbing, and then people complained that they needed warnings for it. So now, like, all these big mega warnings are happening. So I don't even know what this will mean, but please enter your name. Yeah, I think something disturbing kawaii is what I think we've got. I need a name. So let's go with, Kill Y? Kill Y. Kill Y. That's good. Kill Y. Let's go with, a name like, oh, I was just reading about a guy, the guy who invented Benihana restaurants. His name was, he had another name, but he went by Rocky, so we're gonna go with Rocky. Rocky's our name. I think I'm centered. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me. So we're in high school, right? Okay. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Yep, tropes. This is the girl next door one. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Ooh, Tahuds! Tahuds! How are you? We're gonna play a super... The name game! Come on, everybody! I said, let's play a game! I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, you treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say bow and a B, then I say the name, then banana, fan, and foe. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Tahuds, bopa huds, banana, fana, fofa huds, fee, fi, moma huds, Tahuds. Woo! Thank you for the subscription, Tahuds. It is much appreciated, and it is good to see you here. Woo! Yeah, so you should... Oh, hey, Javai, how are you? Welcome in. It is good to see you. We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club, which, on its surface is, like, setting itself up to be, like, your standard, cliche, visual novel dating sim, but there are 1,000 content warnings saying that it's going to be super disturbing. So, and I don't have spoilers, but I hear it's super disturbing. So, this is what I know. We're going to play a super disturbing game that I think is trying to pass itself off as like a super kawaii moe, woo, it's so fun kind of a game. Yeah, maybe Mean Girls with Depression, maybe? I don't know, but there'll be like depression, anxiety, I don't murder, I don't know. Like, I don't know if there'll be serial killers, I don't know. What's gonna happen in the game? All I know is I'm gonna be disturbed, so alien abductions? I don't know. I don't know. Welcome in, Shabai. Thank you so much for the subscription to HUDs. It is much appreciated. It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy, like I suspect this game will not. I suspect this game will not make me feel warm and fuzzy at all. But sounds like Sayori might have depression. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to... It's me. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Rocky. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Wow, Rocky's a real piece of work, huh? Like it, yeah, Our main character, piece of work. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. They make you watch Backseat game with Downtown. I guess you don't have any to be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way out to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Rocky... Yeah, right? I don't even know Rocky yet, but already I'm feeling like Rocky's kind of a terrible person. I'm with you, Tuhuds. Like, yeah. Like, just so you know, it seems to me like we're playing somebody who may not be a very nice person. It's fine. Have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. Yeah, Rocky's great. I haven't been looking either. Okay, I've decided our Rocky's kind of a jerk. We're just gonna sort of go with that vocally. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Wow. Random observation. There are a lot more openly lesbian couples at my school than I remember in high school, but fewer openly gay men. I don't know why, and I don't have a theory. Oh, well, I think the reason why is that there's more policing of masculinity, so there might be sort of more fear of bullying or violence if you were an out gay couple. The name game! Come on, everybody! I said, let's play a game! I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, you treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say bow at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fan, and foe. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain, and a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Krellin, 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 Bobellin, Banana, Fana, Fofelin, Fee, Fi, Momelin. Krellin. Woo! Thank you so much, Krellin, for the subscription. It is much appreciated, and I'm so excited to have you here for another month of being in the academic foxhole. We've had 2 today, so that is really great. Doki Doki, 4 months name game hype. Yes, indeed. And I will just say, just for the record, Krellin is easier to name game than Tuhuds because Tuhuds has the emphasis on the second syllable, and that's a little bit difficult, but it's a challenge, and I like it. I like it. Oh, yes, Frelin, not felon. This is important, because Krellin is not a felon, but he's a Frelin, and this is, this is fair. No felons. Yeah, the only open game male student I have is constantly fighting. I mean, as he's one of mine, he's got other stuff going on that makes him prone to fighting, but yeah. Yeah, so I think that there's basically, Krellin the Melon Felon! Krellin, did you steal the melons? Krellin stole all the melons, but melons are delicious, so I understand it. Like, no judgment. No judgment, that's fair. I see it. Now I want a cartoon, but it has to be like a Saturday morning cartoon, Krellin the Melon Felon, and like Krellin would have like one of those old-timey kind of eye masks on, and would be like have a sack of melons that like, it could be like being involved with the Great Pumpkin somehow, like Krellin the Melon Felon, Charlie Brown, Krellin the Melon Felon special. Even if I did steal melons, I was not charged, so you're not a felon. So, yeah, this is fair. Krellin was never caught. There's never been any evidence of any melon felony. This is fair. Fair. And also, Rocky is clearly a jerk. We don't like him. So we're going to be playing as a person that we don't like. So that's interesting. Suri likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm, like, perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. And Jer is not a money forger. Not at all. In case anybody was asking. Not even happening. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs that makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! She's so kawaii. Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Why are you such judgmental, Rocky? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she just exaggerates everything inside of her head. My skills at this point include not being able to feel my face, being terrible in MWO, generally lacking in coordination, and liver workouts. Did I mention it's break? Woo! Break! I don't get my break until next week, and I'm looking forward to it, because I'm going to have so much excitement to do. Yeah, now it's time to gaslight her. Rocky is a jerk. Okay, we're in school. I recognize these backgrounds a little bit. Lizzie the Bold! Lizzie, welcome in to the foxhole. We're playing Doki Doki literature, like I know. So, Lizzie, we've only been playing for like a short time, and we've already decided that the main character, Rocky, is a terrible person. This is what we've decided. That's all we know so far. That's all we've got is that, you know, terrible person main. Oh, yeah. Yes. It's true. Lizzie's got the best ship. Also the Leviathan. Oh, yes! We need to do that. I have a command. Everyone, if you are not following streamer Lizzie the Bold. Yes! If you are not following Lizzie the Bold, you totally need to follow Lizzie the Bold. Lizzie's amazing, smart, funny, cool, awesome, a great role player, all around awesome person. So definitely follow Lizzie. So exciting. Terrible person describes most VN protagonists. You know, that's actually true, Krillin, but I think that maybe the game knows that this person's a terrible person. For real. At least I'm thinking of it. Right, we have a command. I'm so excited. I added the command. Oh, Lizzie, we're gonna host the Spikadelic today, so I'm really excited. We're gonna play and then host. It's gonna be so good. Sass Master on Table Power Top. Lizzie is awesome. Oh, you all should go watch Leviathan, which is on Geekspace TV, which we're gonna be hosting tonight at the end of this stream. Oh, I didn't tell you all. I've got a really awesome giveaway today. Our giveaway is going to be Rise of the Tomb Raider. So around, I don't know, 7:30-ish, 7:38-ish, we're going to do a giveaway for Rise of the Tomb Raider. Know it. I know. I'm so excited. So right now we're Rocky. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. So here's the thing, Lizzie. I just know it's disturbing. I don't know how, and I'm like, are there serial killers in this game? Is there, like, stalking? Like, what's gonna happen in the game? Ooh, I'm so excited. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Maybe there is a yandere tank girl? You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah! There's no way I'm going to your club. Okay. Oh, thank you for tweeting the stream, Lizzie the Bold. That's amazing. If there's a yandere tank girl, I'm gonna make you date her again. Huh? Meanie. Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. I know, being the only one left in the classroom could be disturbing. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less, because he has no interests. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Oh, come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Judgy, judgy, my friend. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. Oh, back to woot, woot, woot. Okay, a little bit of lurking. But, you know, anytime you want to, I will ask for help on you know, choices. And please, chime in. Always scheming, or maybe Rocky's the worst. You always get them with food. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. I know, we've got a little bit of a creepy stalker, but I don't know who's our creepy stalker. I just feel like, side note, this particular style of anime artwork, which I call the shiny boob style, always like irritates me because everybody's boobs are so shiny and it feels just like fan service all the time. But whatever. But I'm right. Seriously, you bought a... Wait. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Rocky, what a surprise. I need different voices for all these women. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. I know, like, I also, I don't know, in my experience, most schools that have a uniform also probably would not be cool with you tailoring those uniforms to be that form-fitting. It's just my experience. Not that I went to schools with uniforms, but my little sister did, and I'm just saying, that would be a no-go. She needs a voice. Let's go with, let's go with this one. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly. Oh, it's Sayori, so she's the bubbly one. It's fine. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. It's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Yeah, that's right. It's probably not tailored, it's probably too small for her. Japanese girls haven't been that busty until recently. Yeah, I'm just feeling like, again, shiny boob anime. Can you see my, oh, you can see my, my cursor. I mean, this is what I mean about this particular side. Look at right here, and right here, right here, and right here, also here, and here. There are these little highlights that make them seem plastic. Like, fabric doesn't have highlights on it like that. That's all I'm saying. It's great to see you again, Rocky. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Does anybody else have a sense of, like, foreboding doom right now? Yeah, vacuum-packed tomatoes! Thank you, Lizzie. And I'm like, that's not how fabric works. That's not how light works. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica. Monica's the yandere. Polyester jackets. I don't... Maybe, like... Maybe not polyester, maybe, like... I don't even know. Not polyester, but, like... shiny... latex. I don't know. Very tight, very shiny. Come sit down, Rocky. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Like, hey, I made them. I'll get them. You heard the movie would be this. If you heard the movie would be the swishiest fabric, silk. It could be silk, but again, that's still not how highlights work. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Could be silk. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Like, I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Suri grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Suri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I know, right? So much disturbing kawaii. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Like, why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But, like, not for, like, you know, like you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss this conversation. Yuri returned to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. I know, we've got... but do we have a murderer? I don't know what's gonna happen in the game! Murder! You keep a whole tea set in this... Oh, sorry, me. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. He was just trying to impress you. Maybe Rocky's the murderer? Maybe he's the murderer! What if we're playing a murderer? Okay. No, that's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I like how Lizzie is silently encouraging our most wild theories of doom. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. What if all of them? What if these four... Okay, so there was this film, which I highly recommend. It's called The Violent Years. It's not a good movie. It's a bad movie. Well, I mean, it's a movie. It's by, what's the guy who did Glen or Glenda? Anyway, it's about a girl gang. It's like an early 60s sort of film that's supposed to tell you not to do bad things. And the teenage girls, they're in high school, and they're rich, but nobody pays attention to them. And if you are rich and nobody pays attention to you, and it's the early 60s, what do? You form a girl gang and rob gas stations and sexually assault dudes and then hang out with communists. Anyway, the acting's not great, the writing's not great. It's not a good movie, but I feel like you should watch it. It's called The Violent Years, and, it's a bad movie. I highly recommend. I mean, it's not, like, you're not gonna watch the movie for the Oscars. You're gonna watch it because you're like, this is what people were, like, it's so moralistic. You should see it. You should see it. I mean, it's outrageous. It's not good. Yeah, I know. Oh my goodness. So what makes you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Yeah, like room. Yes, room. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you like a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get in literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Ooh, theater nerd! Hey! Oh, you know what? You are not a bad friend. I don't even judge you. Well, I mean, if I do judge you, I judge you and find you awesome. That is the only judgment that you get from me. And, it's funny. In the U.S., I don't know about what goes on in Japan because I have not lived there. But in the U.S., high schools have clubs. Lots and lots of clubs. It's a big deal. Stupid Twitch in English first. Yiddish is easier. This is true. I would say, clubs are really big in the U.S. People do clubs because it's their extracurriculars, but also helps them, get into college, right? You might have like the yearbook club where you make the yearbook, or you might have a cooking club where you cook, or the science fiction club, or whatever. All the clubs, lots of clubs in the U.S. I don't know if there are clubs in what other countries' high schools are like. Oh, they are a huge thing in anime. That's true. Well, you don't. But here's the thing, Ice Bunny. You don't have to join any clubs if you don't want to. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, that's cool to HUDs. And like, if you don't want to socialize with anyone, you don't have. Like, they're not mandatory. You can avoid clubs if you like. But you can be in clubs if things that are part of your interests if you like. You could be an anime club. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Well, then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. If Japanese entertainment is believed, clubs are mandatory in Japan. Oh. Chess club. Ooh. We didn't have a chess club in my I went to 3 different high schools. My last high school did not have a chess club. But I remember playing chess at lunch with this one guy who would always beat me every single match until he didn't. Sitting at my desk and draw for hours on end. Clubs would meet after school, sometimes at lunch. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Ice Bunny, I've never seen any of your artwork. You should make some fan art for Leviathan and then post it. That's all I'm saying. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! Sayori's peppy. We'll do our best. Like, you know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with her level of enthusiasm about literature. Yeah, she totally does. Yeah, that was my goal to HUDs. I wanted Monica to have a weird New Jersey accent going on. That was my goal. So that you can tell them all apart. So I want them to have all different weird accents. I was president of the computer club, and in German club and ski club. I didn't do any of them to socialize. This is fair. I think I was in my last high school. I think I was in, we had a literary magazine club. Oh, do you want to hear a poem? Do you want to hear a poem? I was in the literature. No, I shouldn't tell you because it's sort of mean, but it is what it is. I was in the literary magazine club, and we would like take, poetry and short stories, etc. submissions, and there was this one poem that was submitted by one of the football players in our school, and we all memorized this poem, and we would recite it to each other at the beginning of each session, and this was the poem. And please note, I graduated high school in 1990, so it has been 27 years since this poem, but I still remember it today. The poem went like this. This is our high school poem. Teenage love is like a rose. It's hard to keep alive. And when the rose had shriveled up, that's when your love has died. Take it from me, a teenager. I know it to be true. Teenage love means danger. I don't advise it for you. That was the poem submitted to one of the poems submitted to our literary journal in high school in 1990 for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'd enjoyed it. That is all. Rocky, what sort of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Muppet Aphrodite! Hello, how are you? It is so... Every rose has a sword. Muppet Aphrodite, were you able to hear the poem, the high school poem that I recited? I hope you were. If you missed it, I will recite it again, so that you do not miss the depth of, this high school poem. By the way, if you all don't know Muppet Aphrodite is amazing, and you should all, Muppet Aphrodite. I'm gonna Muppet Aphrodite. You should, if you are not following Muppet Aphrodite, you should follow her. She is amazing. She's amazing. Oh my gosh. No. But I have to Muppet Aphrodite for you. I'm going to just now recite this poem that was submitted to our literary magazine when I was in high school. That I did not write, but I still remember to this day, 27 years later. And the poem goes as thus. I'm going to read it again. You all heard it, but Muppet Aphrodite hasn't, but she needs to because it's a very deep poem. Oh, that's a nice poem for your boss. So, teenage love is like a rose. It's hard to keep alive. For when the rose has shriveled up, that's when your love has died. Take it from me, a teenager. I know it to be true. Teenage love means danger. I don't advise it for you. Keep it in mind, everyone. Teenage love means danger. That's what you have to know. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. I know, Muppet Aphrodite! I know, right? That poem. I still remember it to this day because how could you forget that poem? How could you forget that poem? Thank you. I feel like for that poem you really need to really embody it and get all of the arm gestures sort of to really bring in the meaning and depth of that poem. Oh my goodness. The races were great. I'm careful not to say the runs in plural. Interesting. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. How about a series where we all dig up our terrible teen emo poetry and dramatic interpret? Yes, that's what I want. I want all of the teen emo poetry. I've got some. I've got emo poetry from army years. I'm just telling you, we could do emo poetry. That would be the best. The best. Oh. I have a dream now of the teen emo poetry of all of this crew. I want it. Also, Muppet Aphrodite, you are so impressive. You are just so impressive. You are like the Energizer Bunny. You just keep going, right? And that is amazing. That is amazing. Ooh, teen emo poetry set to music. I like that too, Krellin. I like it. But I like a lot of things. I want this to happen. I want to find a way for us all to be able to do interpretive teen emo poetry readings. I feel like that would be so good. So good. The Internet Archive knows where to find it. Right? Cheryl is amazing. Theater Nerd, you were in poetry class for the first poet laureate of Wisconsin. Was that poet laureate's high school poetry also emo poetry? Because that would be amazing. Lauren is going to read more My Immortal. More My... Oh, you can never have too much My Immortal. That's all. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Tahuds, I wish you had poetry from high school, and then you can share it with us with hand gestures. That's what I really want. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Horror. I know, what if the Teenage Laureate's poetry was just like the one I read? That's what I want to know. Oh, yeah, we could have like a cooking laureate, we could have a poetry laureate, a dancing laureate, nerd laureates. Ooh, a nerd laureate would be fun. We have Nobel laureates. That's fair. I read a horror book once. Okay, Rocky is like... Rocky. I desperately grasp something I can relate to it at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. That's true, Rocky. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horrors are often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Is this foreshadowing? A lore laureate? Ellen Court was her name. She was not a teenager. I'll see once I'm home if I can find her poetry. Oh, that would be really cool. You know what? I want us to share poetry. I feel like we should all go and share poetry on my Discord. In media musings. Just share some poetry that you like. Share a poem. Because I feel like we don't read poetry enough. And I like poetry, and I don't read enough of it either, and I want to share. And I want to read other people's poems. So share poems, everyone. I would like that. Like I hate horror. Ooh, we do have a Discord. Go and post a poem on the Discord. Either emo teen poetry, or one that you like, or both. I would recommend it. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes died over to me for a split second. Never mind. Yeah, poetry, do it. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, like, don't you, Natsuki? What? Like, what gives you that idea? Like, you left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called, like, don't say it out loud. And, give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Suri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Yay, writing. I cannot read Danish, but translations? Natsuki, like, you write your own poems? Like, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Tsundere, I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. I know the word utgang. Yes? Everyone should channel their inner seether. Are we here? Are we back? Do you see me? You should... there we go. I think I should be back. Let me make sure. Are you seeing me? Network, right? I know, networks are the worst. Am I back? I'm refreshing, No, don't cry! No, I should be back. I feel like I'm back on the inside. No, I'm back. Okay, so, no. I missed you all. Okay, I'm refreshed. I'm back. I was worried. Back. Refresh. I've got great institutional Wi-Fi. I've got university Wi-Fi, which is the best, although sometimes it seems like it might be weird. Like, do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I know, you gotta kick the computer. Oh, heart's back, love. Oh, Yuri seems, So do you think, the poetry is, like, gonna be, like, doom us all to death? I don't know. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. See, we're all gonna write poetry. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah! Let's do it! Sayori she's very peppy. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Rocky? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... Oh, I'm sorry. I thought... Rocky... Now he's called Rocky, right? But now I can't help but think of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Like, that's where my mind is going right now. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Since we're in the disturbing corner, there's a word in Danish English speakers tend to understand. Want to read it? Go ahead. Do it. I can guess what it is. I think I know what word you're going to post, even though I don't speak Danish, but I speak German, so I think I know what you're going to do. I have a guess. Go ahead. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, because I'm a creeper. Oh, not the word I was thinking of. Middle thought. Is that some sort of mid-range journey, maybe? In German, fahren is to drive, or path, so is that like your middle path, maybe? Like the center path? Maybe... maybe... like... middle of the road? Or... what's that word? Middle of the road. Lizzie, thank you. Every time I say Rocky, in my mind, I'm also going, I'm hearing Tim Curry going, Rocky! Like that, every single time in my mind. That is what is happening, and I appreciate I am not the only one that is going into that space. Thank you. Frankenfurter. Don't hurt her, Frankenfurter. Right. Okay. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. Like, if you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be, like, super pissed. Then that makes it official. Oh, maybe Monica's, like, secretly a little bit mainframe. Just a little. It's possible. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we all can share. Monica looks over me once more. Rocky, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehe. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Rocky! Brad! Janet! Rocky! Also, Jer, I think it's amazing you have a script of the play. That is amazing. Now I want to go to the Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's the name of the first town on Finn when you come to Highland, because on that place you can cross the little belt, the water, not the thing, hold the pants up. Nice. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Rocky, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. That's the hint that this is like a dating game, a dating sim game, or is it? All right, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. We're gonna write a poem. Oh, hey. Ooh. Something new. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, so we have Sayori, alright, who is super upbeat, but I think she's got depression. We've got Natsuki, who likes cute things, and we have Yuri, who's super smart. Alright, we have to pick words, everyone. Okay, gang, this is what I think we should do. I have an idea. I don't think that we should pick words that we think various girls will like. I think we should pick words that we think really sum up, like, Rocky and where Rocky's at. I think we should just go super method with this and try to think, like, what Rocky would try to do. Effulgent does seem super emo, so we're gonna go with Effulgent. That's very emo. I feel like... Okay, shopping and horror. Oh, they're gone now. We don't have them anymore. We have new words. Oh, I think that Rocky's a bit of a doofus, so maybe socks might be good, because I think that he's not great. So I feel like we should do, yeah, but the thing is, I don't think he knows. I think he has no idea who he thinks is the cutest at this point in time, because he seems to be like one of those dogs that, like, with the squirrel. It's like, squirrel, squirrel. I think that he's like, he feels a little spastic to me in terms of where he's at, right? He's like, all of the girls are all so great. I think we should go with socks. Oh. We now have unrequited sadness, these grief, fear, extreme happiness, vivacious portrait, promise. All these things seem like good emo teen poems. Right. See, like, Monika is not a choice right now, so apparently that's not what we're going for. Yeah. I think he has, like, an initial... I think you're right, Colin. He's got an initial Monika thing, but I also think unrequited. That is very emo. Ribbon, aura. You're right, totally unrequited. Wrath, shame, beauty, hair, sing, charm together, eternity. Eternity might be a very emo high school poem. Aura could be good, but eternity feels so high school to me. What do you think? I feel like we've got some choices here. Aura. Ice Bunny goes with aura. Alright, let's do aura. So now we have electricity, bubbles, journey, joy, skipping, sweet, desire, mouse, extraordinary, and peace. This feels to me like desire. Because that's totally where he's at. We're going with desire for this one. Alright. Cute, blanket, shiny, lazy, anime, secretive, breathe, sparkle, laugh, and nibble. We know he likes anime. But breathe is a good word. Blanket. Alright, we're going with blanket. We're going with blanket. Clumsy play, pout, lipstick, hopeless. Vacation, whirlwind, nightgown, excitement, existence. I feel like both existence and hopeless feel very teen emo. This suddenly got really... I know, right? But we've got some hopeless and existence going on. I feel like that could be something interesting. I'm feeling either hopeless or existence. Or clumsy. That could also work, maybe. For Rocky. Rocky! One of these words is not like the other. This is fair. Let's go with existence. That feels very high school emo. Alright, we have, nature, uncontrollable, proof, candy, lucky, holiday, precious, marriage, rain cloud, and judgment. Gang, we're making a poem together. Oh, so this is lipstick. Lipstick works with Rocky very well, actually. Rocky, there's a lot of lipstick in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Judgment. Doing it, Tuz. We're doing it. Pink, treasure, ambient, cry, kiss, misfortune, essence, rose, headphones, and imagination. I feel like essence, misfortune, ambient. Those three seem kind of exciting, maybe, as possibilities. I don't know. Also, are these little bouncing ones changing based on the words we use, or no? I don't know. What do you think? Are we going misfortune, essence, ambient? Kissu. Alright, we're gonna go with kiss. Agonizing? Oh, agonizing is a great word. Warm, playground, melody, marshmallow, whisper, atone, dazzle, incapable, vivid. Look, we have to go with agonizing because that is the most high school word ever. Most high school word. Whistle, heartbeat, heaven sent, passion, covet, pain, fireworks, landscape, sugar, and clouds. So, what do you think? I feel like heartbeat's a good high school word, so is pain. I was very emo in high school. Passion, heartbeat, pain. Those all seem pretty good. What do you think? We're doing it. We're making a poem. I'm so excited to see how this will go. This poem, gang, I don't know how this is gonna be. Let's go with heartbeat. It can go either way. Analysis, intellectual, papa, unrestrained, disaster, daydream, fun, after image, lust, vibrant. Yeah, passion and pain. So this one is tricky. I feel like daydream, heartbeat. Oh, gang, the lag is real. I'm gonna wait for this one. What do you think? Analysis, intellectual, papa, unrestrained, disaster, vibrant, lust, after image, fun, daydream. What do you think? I'm gonna wait for you all. This one seems pretty... I don't think he'd say intellectual because I just don't think that's where his brain is at. I don't think he'd say analysis. But after image is so random, that could be good. Oh, okay, you said it afterwards. Alright. After image is a little bit random, could be interesting. Daydream seems to space out a little bit. What do you all think? I want this to be the best. Oh, that's right. That's right. Doki Doki is the onomatopoeia for heartbeat. Papa just... Alright, we're gonna go with Papa. Love, amazing, scars, silly, explode, flying, strawberry, wonderful, anxiety, vanilla. Sorry, we have to go scars with this one, because that is super high school. Party, friends, unstable, lollipop, smile, music, giggle, skirt, cheer, calm. Oh, this one's hard. This one is hard. I don't know which one to pick for this one. What do you think? Party, friends, unstable, lollipop, smile, music, giggle, skirt, cheer, calm. This one is tricky. I don't know if any of the words are great for our poem so far. I guess I was too old when I was in high school. You might have been too old. Let's go with calm, I suppose. Infinite, disarray, despise, death, special, embrace, question, memories, forgive, and fickle. Infinite feels very high school. Hope, rainbow, sticky, tenacious, sensation, unending, uncanny, dance, romance, and captive. Oh! Uncanny. Vertigo, frightening, fester, defeat, pleasure, vitality, milk, swimsuit, waterfall, parfait. Gang, this one's hard. If you have thoughts, I'd love to hear them. Vertigo, frightening, fester, defeat, pleasure, parfait, waterfall, swimsuit, milk, vitality. Vertigo. Oh, we got Vertigo first, so we'll do that one. Starscape, twirl, feather, variance, disown, empty, spinning, ocean, hop, and cheeks. Empty is very high school. Determination, entropy, tragedy, broken, universe, massacre, meager, depression, bunny, and childhood. Entropy? Entropy? Last one, folks. Incongruent, hurt, kawaii, climax, fantasy, kitty, suicide, inferno, jump, and awesome. We have suicide and kawaii in the same group of words. I'm open. What do you all think? These are our choices. Oh! We don't have a bunny, but we have kitty. Kawaii. Broken to channel Seether. Broken to channel Seether. Don't trust in my kawaii suicide. Oh, Inferno. Yeah, let's go Inferno. Okay, we have a poem, folks. I don't know what it's gonna look like. Ooh! Hi again, Rocky. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Normally suicide. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Rocky. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Like, oh come on, like, he deserves any slack. Siri told me, like, you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And, like, last year, too. Like, I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But, like, if you don't take it seriously, like, then, like, you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, like, wrong voice. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Ooh. Mantis are kind of scary. They murder people. It's a fact. It is a fact. That is a fact I told you this year. It is a fact. Mantis kill people. They're scary. Like, you see them, they're like, whoa. And they just, like... Imagine the manta ray, right? Like, with their little manta arms, like... Whoa, like... you know, moving along through the water, all creepy style, and they kill you with their barbed tail. Especially if they were giant. They're like 10 feet long, just like... 10-foot long giant manta rays are scary and they murder people. It is a fact. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga's literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Rocky always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. See? Jer is correct. It is the #1 killer of Australian nature hosts. Didn't they kill... They did kill this Aussie guy. Who, yes, there was this... Bill? No. Steve Irwin. And he would just like... He's like, oh, look, a dangerous... crikey, a dangerous animal. And then he'd just touch it. And lick it. He didn't lick it. But like... I mean, he was just like... Dangerous animal! Lick. And then like one of them killed him. That's what happened. Like, it's tragedy, but like... Don't touch all the dangerous animals. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. Steve Irwin. Do you know there was another Steve Irwin who was a sort of like a clown, sort of performance artist, and he did these kind of cool clown performance art dancey things. I always confused the two of them. They were very different. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Is this where the murder happens? Like, how come? You and Rocky can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today. You know, wait. Sayori. Me? No, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Lizzie Bolt, is this where the murder happens? I'm glad you laughed so hard, because at any moment, I'm just saying, at any moment I feel like the murder is going to happen. Like, oh, I have a book for you. It's murder. I have a poem for you. It's also murder. I don't know. Also, it's really interesting playing a game that is at so far just so, like, tropey and typical, but thinking at any moment death will happen. That's interesting. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Duncan Hart is the best Hart. It's true. But I actually like the red eye. I like the fact that the Lizzie Hart makes her look like a highwaywoman. Like I can imagine Lizzie the Bold like in a highwaywoman's outfit and robbing nobles on the road. Don't ask me why. This is how my mind works. My mind works in ways, that's all. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how come you have two copies of the same book. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Right? I can imagine Lizzie the Bold, right? Like there, along the highways, along the sounds of like Adamant, robbing nobles in super dramatic ways. That should be an RPG campaign. That's all I'm saying. That's it. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go, because I'm not that smart. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Is this where the murder happens? Or maybe it's like mind control. Highway Bold comes riding. The Highway Bold comes riding up to an old inn door. Yes! Highway Bold! Love it! Oh. I want fan art. I need to practice my art again. I've not done art in, like, way too long. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. It's so good, right? It's such a good poem. See, we're in poetry, we're in highwaymen, like, we're all in it today. We're in, like, emo high schoolness. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere, like this game. Yuri gently giggles, all of a sudden. Oh, you're not a fan of that sort of thing, Rocky? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. I mean, you have to get back to your opening your streams with band. You know, yes, actually, Jer, you are correct. It has been so busy, I've been so hectic, but you're right, I have to open up my Thursday streams with banjo again, which means I need to... My banjo's right over there. You can't see it, because it's right off screen, but my banjo is right over there, and I'm gonna get my fingers back. So yes. Yes to banjo music. Because I just need my excuse to get my fingers back, you know? Because that's the whole point of streams, is to make sure that you do the things that you need to do. And I appreciate, Jerry, you reminded me, because yes, banjo music. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. Is this foreshadowing, Doki Doki Literature Club? What's going on? I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Oh, hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. And then I murder them. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please, stop me if I start talking too much. Now I want to have them all have, like, creepy voices because I'm... Well, that's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I'd put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah? Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye, with a knife. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. Oh, I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. We're getting to CG, folks. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. Doki 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 Doki! But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. It is the Telltale Doki Doki! Is someone murdered, and their body underneath the floor of the literature club? I don't know. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asked me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I can turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Yeah, maybe a little bit of Edgar. A little Kafka Amontillado. Even so, turning each page feels almost like a intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of your mannerisms. I see. You remain silent for a moment. But Rocky! But Rocky, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Oh. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. No, it's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I... Wrong voice. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everybody's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Alright, everybody. Here's it. Who should we show our poem to first? Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica? This is the $100 million question, and I want to leave this to you. I feel like you know the answer to this question. Who goes first? Tell me. I leave it to you. Sayori's our, like, old friend, so maybe we wouldn't feel nervous showing her first. We have kind of a crush on Monica. We have kind of a crush on Yuri. Natsuki's our tsundere, but she likes manga and we like manga. Maybe Yuri, since we could have, like, a Yuri moment? I don't know. I'm leaning towards Yuri, but I would love your thoughts on the matter. I feel like Natsuki would appreciate our emo high school poem the most, but Sayori is the one we've known forever. It's not who goes first, it's who's on... well, no, who's not on first? Who's on second? Share, who's on second? Right. We've known Sayori forever. Let's go with Sayori because we've known her forever. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing her with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. I don't know who's on third. No. What is the name of the person on first? Krellin, what is the name of the person on first? No. What's on second? This is a good poem, Rocky. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? No. No, who's on second? Wait, I don't even know who's on third. When will you tell me the name of the person at the shortstop? Tomorrow. I guess you're right, but that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Rocky. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? I don't know about that. Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do. I don't know about that. I feel like Rocky's the serial killer. I don't know. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees a full picture of my motive here. I'm actually really a creep and terrible. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Sayori's the serial killer. Yeah, I'm sure. There's just murder. We'll see about that. Here is Sayori's poem. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kiss my forehead to help me out of bed. Make me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trust me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Huh. That's a poem. She's not doing verse. She's not doing, right? No rhymed couplets or anything like that. It's a little modern. That's alright. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. Sarah's not a killer. She's just gonna break your legs so you can never leave. Oh, I'm so glad that Rocky reminds you of something in your project group that you don't like. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be so mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. And then murdery. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright. I think we should go with Yuri since we had a whole moment with her. We're gonna go with Yuri because we had a moment. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Well, she's stereotypical that one girl in Japanese anime. Like, none of the Japanese women I actually know in real life are like Sayori at all. The Japanese women I know in real life are professors and also a little bit punk rock. So, you know, not at all like Sayori, I will say. Yeah. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. Like, is there something wrong here? I just feel like there's something wrong here. That's all. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through it myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. And I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that is not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. It's not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, or to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Also, you use the word socks in line 2. Professional writers, they don't do that. Cher knows. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, look at her. Look at her nice handwriting. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm's breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. That feels very high school to me. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. I feel like Yuri's a murderer person. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Because she's a ghost! Is that it? Is Yuri a ghost all along? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Rocky. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Is she super shy because she's been hiding bodies? In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours is impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. Oh, I suppose that's fair. Maybe she's just an arsonist. Oh, that's true. That's true. All murderers do have creepy twins. Right. We just have to see if there's like a creepy twin version of her, and then we'll know. Then we'll know. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Rocky. Me too. Well, let's go, Monica. Hi, Rocky. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better... Oh, I want to see Yuri with a creepy twin with a goatee, standing in the hallway of a hotel. All Star Trek meets The Shining sort of way, because who doesn't want that, right? Oh, by the way, we're going to do our giveaway really soon, because it's 7:55, and we're going to do our giveaway for Rise of the Tomb Raider. So, if you want to be in on the giveaway, just make sure you say something in the next 5 minutes. Just, you know, in the chat, say some stuff in the chat, and then we will pick a winner. And then you might win Rise of the Tomb Raider! Friday, 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 giveaway! Rise of the Tomb Raider. A game about young Lara Croft, raiding tombs, stealing things, doing adventure. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Now, on the Academic Foxhole. 5 minutes, not now, you know. They do a murder. They do a murder. Woo! Hello, Enio9988. Welcome in to the Academic Foxhole. Why do I have a copy of Rise of the Tomb Raider? Rise of the Tomb Raider was given out in the Humble Bundle, and it's not Mac compatible, so I can't play it. So I will give it away now to somebody who is not me, who can play it on their PC. That is not me. Like, I just get the Humble... So here's the thing, I get the monthly bundle every month, and they're usually like 9 games, and usually I can play about 3 of them. 3 or 4 are usually something that I can play as a Mac gamer, but that still is cost effective. But all the rest of the ones, then I just give away in the Foxhole. And for those of you who don't know, because I see somebody new, Aneo9968, I'm Trooper SJP, and this is the Academic Foxhole, right here, all of us right here, and everybody else hanging out with us in... I make this gesture as if everybody in chat is like floating around me, which it sort of feels like it. I don't know which one this one is. I think this is one of the newer ones. Yes, that's right, it's the sequel, so after. And, we all hang out, we're the Battle Buddies, we hang out, I have a Discord, which you should go to if you like. Discord, where we all hang out and we muse about things in great depth and thoughtfulness, because we are geeking out about all the things. Give a follow if you like. You don't have to follow if you don't want to. No pressure. You do what you want to do, but if you want to follow, then you are welcome to. Yes. Alright. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Rocky. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? but it's that sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel that somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? Thank you for the follow. That's amazing. Also, what is going on over there? I didn't see it on the stream, but it happened. So thank you for the follow. Whenever you follow, I will have some sort of, well, I just have some sort of exciting music that is happening all the time. Did you see it? I hope you saw it. I didn't see it show up. I heard it show up, but I didn't see it. Did you see it? Did you see my little video? If you did, let me know. I didn't see it. Anyway. Oh good, you saw it. Good, because it's important. Because I didn't see it, and I was like, where did it go? I wouldn't want it to not be seen, because who doesn't want Rockwell from the 80s feeling like somebody's watching him? Oh, Aneo, I should let you know that I like to have slightly creepy songs. The name game is not creepy. The name game is awesome. But like all of my other songs, slightly creepy. Just a little creepy. Which is probably why I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Probably. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Rocky. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. So, Jer, I don't have bifocals, but I do wear glasses, which I have to wear when I play the PS4 because the screen's a little bit too far away. Actually, I need to go to the eye doctor and see if I need a new prescription. Maybe I need bifocals. I don't know. Jer, I'm gonna go to the eye doctor for you. I'm doing it for you, Jer! That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes this when readers like to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Wrong voice, by the way. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. Oh, wait, Levi, don't go yet. Levi, don't go yet. Give me like 2 seconds. Oh yeah, yes. My shoes, so creepy, love it. By the way, don't go till I pick a winner. Picking a winner right now. Yes. Winner? Who's our winner? Krellin! Krellin, can you take the Rise of the Tomb Raider? Is that a thing you can do? Do you have it? Do you want it? Krellin sometimes doesn't want it. Krellin, I would like to give you Rise of the Tomb Raider. May I? Gift for you. By the way, My Shoes by the Bobs is such a great song. It's also creepy and I love it. Also Behind the Wall, that's also pretty creepy. Okay, good. Yes. Thank you, Krellin. Let me whisper to you. Excellent. Where's my whisper? I think I just have to do it like this. Hold on. And W. Krellin. Please use the whisper window for whispers. Really? Alright, let me do this. Krellin, whisper. There we go. Here we go. Oh. Yes? Yes? Is that the one? I think it is. Krellin, let me know if you got it so that I know that you got it. So that I'm not sad. Yes. Also, Aneo9968, you're awesome. Awesome. Welcome in. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It's good to have you here. Join our Discord. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. Oh, and yeah, and just let me know if you got it, Krellin. That's the best way to find the style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So, don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, we're getting Monica's. Yes. Thank you, Krellin. I see that you got it. Thank you. I'm glad to hear it, because you never know. You know what I mean? Like, you never know with the internet. It's more than just a series of tubes. There we go. Alright. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction the spackle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very, freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. I know, right? Like, I mean, come on, Monica, like, what's going on? Why is there peeping going on? We don't need peeping. No peeping. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influenced my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on one specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That's strange. Alright, I like her poem though. She's totally a beat, so I've got to you know, but I'm with it. Natsuki's our last one, everyone. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke, any emotions. Woo! Ooh! Oh, are you doing makeup for tonight? Lizzie the Bold, are you doing makeup for tonight? So excited. Oh, lurking. We're reading their first crop of poems. Also, you missed our giveaway, Lizzie. You could have won Rise of the Tomb Raider, but you did not. Krellin did. Krellin knows the truth. Krellin understands that Natsuki understands that we are just dumb. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. That poem. Yeah. Hers is cool, right? Like, hers is cool. That's a cool poem. Yeah. Like, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Yeah, no, I like it too. What? Like, just be honest. I am. Like, why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because, like, everyone in high school thinks that, like, writing has to be all, like, sophisticated and stuff, so that people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Like, your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but, like, it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you doing great things would be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about writing, like, simple writing is, like, it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I said about writing at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It, like, helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went to it than I realized. That's what it means to be, like, a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica, I was going to say Monika, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, like it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's my... I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Ooh. I don't know. It was just the rhythm, like the rhythm of it. I was like, Sayori, Monika. It was just the rhythm of it, and I feel like I don't even know who would say Monika. I don't even know. Just like, whoosh. Cute? Did you completely, like, miss the symbolism or something? Wrong voice. It's like clearly about the feeling of, like, giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Like, you mean like you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was, like, looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and, like, Rocky did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. There's a lot of shade going on right here in this conversation. A lot of shade. Yuri's being shady, which I haven't yet. Yes. There's just a little bit of shade right there. A little bit of shade. And Rocky liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? Like, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what... You just... Yuri stands up as well. just jealous that Rocky appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Yeah, apparently not. Oh. Huh? And, like, how do you know he didn't, like, appreciate my advice more? This is not going well, people. This is all like that, the apple of discord right now. You don't want to be you don't have to be judging any kind of apple of discord stuff right about now. Like, are you, like, that sure of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh, no, no. Scene. Uh-oh. Is everyone okay? Well, like, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Rocky started showing up. Awkward. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's like a little, This doesn't involve you! Oh. Hey, do you all wanna, like, head out? Like, just, like, get some tea? I don't like fighting, guys. Yeah. Suddenly, both girls turned toward me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Rocky, she's just trying to make me look bad. Like, that's not true. Like, she started it. If she could, like, get over herself and learn to appreciate that, like, simple writing is more effective, then, like, this would have happened in the first place. Like, what's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning, like, should, like, just, like, jump out the reader, like, not force them to have to figure it out. Like, help me explain that to her, Rocky. Wait. Yeah, this is bad. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Rocky? Rocky. Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Yeah, okay, so, we have to choose, right? We have to choose, and I feel like there's gotta be some kind of runaway situation. Oh my goodness, what do we do here? Alright, let's reason this out. We've gotta think what our character Rocky would think. Rocky's got two things going on right now. So there's two levels to this conversation. One is, what does Rocky actually think about language usage and poetry? And the other question is, who does he want to impress more? I personally think either can be effective, depending on what you're trying to do, right? Clearly, you could go either way, and that is fine. Simple poems are fine, and also complicated poems are fine. It's all good. I'm mellow. But what about Rocky? Yeah, pick Monica. What about Rocky? What would Rocky say here? I think Rocky would say, "Help me, Sayori," because I just don't think he could do it. I don't think he does not seem like a person. He said earlier he was go with the flow. You know, remember that moment? I think I don't think he's got a lot of, yeah, he feels like so wet fish to me. That's not a good metaphor, like a limp noodle. Like, he feels like a ragdoll. What do you think? I'm feeling Help Me Sayori because I feel like Rocky is not a person who, he seems conflict averse. He does not seem like the kind of person that stands up for himself very well. He seems a little passive aggressive. What do y'all think? That's my thought. Cronin says pick Monica, but we can't. We're stuck. Never a good place. Oh. And I think we're back. This is it, folks. Oh. Wait, why am I chipmunky? I think we're back up. I think we're back up. No, I'm back in. We're in. We are back. Refresh. Yes. Why do streams... And you know what this means. This means that I'm going to have to go and restitch these pieces together. for the YouTube. Because I have a YouTube, by the way. So, I don't know if Rocky's a boob man. The problem is that Rocky's such a blank slate character, it's really hard to figure it out. I think... College kids eating up the Friday bandwidth. You know that's what it is. I worry about this sometimes. So, here's the thing. I think that his conflict averseness, he's super, he's conflict averse. He seems to like go with the flow. I think he's gonna go with Help Me Sayori, because I think that this is too much for him. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless, I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Rocky? Well, that's her problem. Like, this isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Wrong voice. Like, yeah, like, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a suck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Like, excuse me? Are you not listening to yourself? Like, this is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! This is intense, everybody. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Yeah. Help Sayori, help Sayori, help Sayori, help Sayori, help Sayori, help Sayori, help me Sayori, yeah, get me out of this mess, oh yeah, because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that, and Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were, big and beautiful, awkward, Moe. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori's vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. Oh yeah, Sayori's maybe just a little gay, and I'm for it. I'm for it. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. Well, I think there might be some people who are not a little bit gay, but that's a little sad. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own way, isn't she? Huh, you could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. Yeah, maybe What if none of these people exist, but they're all in our head? What if they're all, like, inner... I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see herself get hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly, causing my stomach to nod. Such a genuine person really does make a good present, regardless of what she says. If only I get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was like, alright. Well, mostly. Rocky, how about you? I know, what if none of this is real, and it's all some kind of weird coma fever dream? After Rocky got hit by a car, I'm saying it's possible. Krillin knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something for your friends too. So, your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod myself with newfound determination. Rocky, ready to walk home? Sure. Let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Oh, Rocky. Oh, Rocky. He just, whatever. Sorry. I just feel like the protagonists in these games are so fickle. They're so fickle. Whatever. Whatever, Rocky. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. I know, Krellin! Now I know how to better impress the people I want to impress as a sociopath thing to say. We need to resist it. Does that kind of thing happen? Like, totally! And Ao, I'm totally with you on this one. It's a totally thing that sociopaths say. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Whew. You know, Rocky, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too. Oh, that's... Every day's gonna be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? I'm clearly really creepy, and I'm clearly just in this club, for bad, ulterior motive reasons, like a sociopath. Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I say that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. It's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes? Rocky's not a good person. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh. We need to make a new poem. Alright, 20 words. Lust party, email, secretive, smile, amazing, twirl, hurt, beauty, judgment. Okay. Before we pick words, this is where my mind is at, in terms of Rocky. He clearly is showing attraction to, basically everybody in some sort of a way, so he's clearly not chosen one person or the other. See, and this is the thing. I feel like we can't go for anyone in specific right now, because Rocky clearly likes all of them. He clearly has a thing for every single one of them in some kind of a way. So I don't think we can just pick one person, because I don't think he's decided yet. I think he's in that whole I like all of them sort of space. So how do you pick words for that? Pick the words that speak to Rocky. Yes. Okay. So Rocky Likes anime and manga. He's confident diverse. He goes with the flow. He's kind of a sociopath. He's a little bit of a jerk, but he doesn't think that he is. He's a little emo. Let's go with secretive for our first word. And then we have insight, milk, question, jumpy, fireworks, sticky, electricity, shiny, captive, and heaven sent. Oh, captive, because I feel like he's feeling captive in the literature club. Sweet, jump, peace, calm, peaceful, climax, and oh, that's probably fair. Insight. The sadness, vanilla, love, kawaii. I feel like he really shouldn't. I feel like he shouldn't date Yuri because I feel like that relationship would be super unhealthy. I don't know about all that. Let's go with vanilla. Suicide, special, skipping, fireflies, kiss, atone, effulgent, precious, shopping, ocean. We're going back with effulgent because Muppet Aphrodite recommends. Yeah, I think you're right. I think, yes. Krellin, I'm with you on this moment. I agree with you that Yuri needs somebody who actually is nice and will not take advantage of her, and I don't think Rocky is that person. I think Rocky is not that person. Yes. Sayori should totally date Yuri. They would be a great couple. Because Sayori is fundamentally really good-natured and really kind, and I think that would be really great for Yuri. Yes, can we get that to happen? I want Sayori and Yuri to date. That is the couple that I am shipping for this game. I don't know if we're allowed... Oh, suicide is so heavy. Oh, that's true. Let's go with, scars. Let's go with dance. Yes. As opposed to yaoi. So let's go with, I'm hoping that Yuri and Sayori become a couple. We're not going with Doki Doki. We're gonna go with essence. Oh, if we pick something, oh, interesting. We pick a word, then the people jump. We're gonna go with lazy. Yeah, I didn't realize that, but now I'm seeing it. Let's go with, explode. Oh, that's a lot of Yuri. Let's go with agonizing. Gosh, we are like all Yuri all the time, people. Summer. Flying. I know, I have to stop picking emo words. You're right, Krellin. I missed the strawberry. I need to wait a little bit longer. Sunny. Good, I like it. Alright, folks. We've got cute, vivid, nibble, cage, ambient, uncanny, ribbon, nature, analysis, nature. We're going with nature. Alright. Pout, uncontrollable, cheer, fester, clouds, feather, desire, whisper, adventure, covet. Whisper? Whisper, maybe? Whisper? Adventure? Clouds. Let's go clouds. Okay. Prayer, crimson, breathe, warm, disown, imagination, parfait. Krellin wanted parfait last time, so we're going with parfait this time. Now we have inferno, boop, childhood, friends, misfortune, flee, hope, heart, lap, cheeks. I want to do boop. 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 Let's do boop. Can we do boop? Boop. Who doesn't like boop? Come on. Just boop. We're doing it. Alright. Forgive, mouse, together, time, blanket. Do it. Sunset, aura, pink, depression, destiny. What do you all think? Time, sunset. Sunset's a good word. Boop. HBS loves boop. Boop. I do love a sunset. Sunset. Let's do it. Sunset. Infallible tears, charm, alone, bed, raindrops, rain cloud, spinning, romance, vacation. I don't think Rocky would do pink. But we need a good word here. I think he might go more carefree, but I don't think he'd go not nature words. But we haven't picked a lot of romance. All right, romance. Last one. Daydream, music, extreme, poof, pure, frightening, intellectual, fun, broken, bunny. Bunny, for Ice Bunny, we will do bunny. Oh, Ger! Another day passes and it's time for club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Rocky. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hee. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. I know. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No, thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. I'm a sociopath. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that, all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then, she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Wow. What a great guy. What a great guy, everyone. He's the best. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Hey, Artie Snack, how are you? We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club, which is all kawaii moe, like, visual novel, dating sim, with all the, like, tropes that you would imagine. So, it seems at this point in time all cutesy, but, like, they gave us 18, like, content warnings for, like, not being appropriate for children, and if you are, like, easily disturbed, don't play it. So apparently it's supposed to be super disturbing, but nothing disturbing has happened yet. And so, I'm just waiting for, I don't know, vampires to show up. I don't even know. Something bad is going to happen in this game, and I don't know what it is or when it's going to show up. We're playing a guy named Rocky, who's a bit of a sociopath. It's not a horror game at all. It's a horror game. I mean, I'm just saying that, like, at any moment, the dead will rise. I don't even know. Yuri, tell Rocket to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I finished supper with my father and just waiting for the craziness of GSTV tonight and saw that you were streaming. Yes! We're going to host GSTV. I'm so excited about it. They're going to start in 20 minutes, and then we're going to host them. And I think I'm going to have to stream this next Friday as well because of Thanksgiving, because apparently next Thursday is a holiday. But I'm glad to see you here. You missed our giveaway. It was Rise of the Tomb Raider. But we're going to have something really good next week as well. It's going to be good. Also, what did you have for supper? Like, what was your dinner? Was it delicious? Did it involve burritos? I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. They should totally date. Yeah, it's American Thanksgiving next Thursday, and I think I've been invited to someone's Thanksgiving shindig, so I may not be able to be here, so I'll probably stream on Friday then. Can we get them to date? I want them to date. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. The revolution? Retribution. Time zones are bad. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? We tried barbecue chicken tasty. It didn't exactly go well. We were still figuring out a lot of the cooking stuff with my mother gone, as she did most of the cooking. Yeah. You know, I have a recipe that I really like that I got from my mom. My mom was not a good cook, but it is one of the recipes that I really liked. You make some shell pasta. They can date and lure young men into their basement and carve eldritch runes in their flesh and summon demons to their... That might be what's happening. So it's like a tuna casserole. You get you bake some shell pasta and then put in a can of cream of mushroom soup, and then you put in a can of peas and carrots, and then a lot of cheddar cheese and oregano. No, Italian seasoning, and then a can of tuna, or 2 cans of tuna. So you put in tuna, peas and carrots, cream of mushroom soup, lots and lots of cheddar cheese, the pasta, oregano, put it all in your casserole dish, and then put breadcrumbs on top, and then a little bit more cheese, and then breadcrumbs, and then melt some butter on top, and then put it in the oven. Delicious. It's the oregano that does it. It's a delicious tuna casserole. It's like tuna. Hey, you can carve eldritch ruins inside of your tuna casserole. And maybe that will protect you. I'm just saying. Or not. Evil demon tuna casserole? I mean, I approve. I sound Minnesotan? Do Minnesotans put oregano in their tuna casserole? That's a question. I would love to skip and hop class next Thursday and see the Macy's parade. Oh, I haven't watched the Macy's parade on TV in ages. Yeah, don't let her fool you. Sarah knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing you to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Mitsuki into making them. Come on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh, you're making a fine hot dish, don't you know? Hey, tuna casserole. As a matter of fact, I haven't made tuna casserole in a really long time, and I think I should get the ingredients to make tuna casserole, and then I'm gonna make some tuna casserole. I'm gonna make it, not tonight. I'm gonna make tuna casserole over Thanksgiving break. Tuna casserole for me. Oh, and then I'll make it, and then I'll post a picture on the Discord, and you'll all be jealous of my tuna casserole. Maybe. Oh, somebody got hit. Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Oh, it's Natsuki. Maybe they can all date each other, and I'll just be hanging out, being a creeper on the outside. Like, I was just gonna give it to you, but then, like, I heard you blub about the cupcakes. Like, it was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Like, Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wallpaper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Like, you're going through a lot over just, like, one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. All this is now sounding dirty to me. Just side note, it's all sounding dirty to me. Yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Okay, seriously, like, how much innuendo are we having here? Jeez. So, like, you can hit me with food anytime. I would like to try your cookie. I feel like they should all get a room. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, like, why do I think, like, I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. They did have a room, and then I walked in. This is fair. This is fair. I just feel like I should not be here. They should have some time for themselves. Like, jeez. Like, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Yep, Hey! Like, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful. Sayori trots away to safety. Does anyone else feel like maybe we shouldn't be here right now? That maybe they just should have some alone time? It's just my question. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, like, you're such a kid sometimes. And then the stabbing began. And that's when the stabbing began. Yes. Monika, like, can you tell Sayori? Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Like, where's Monika anyway? Wait, is Monika dead? Is she murdering people? Ooh. Good question. Don't have a camera. If you see the things, you take the camera, you take pictures because you think it's going to be cool and all, and then when you develop the photographs, they all look like dead people because your camera's able to look through their glamours and they're all dead people. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Like, of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? They're all lesbians. That's all. What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. Huh? Like, that makes, no sense, though. Like, you would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you'd played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. Like, that's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. It's supposed to be normal for middle high school girls in Japan to have a lesbian phase. Maybe. Yeah? That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Rocky. Rocky. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Natsuki's in the closet? Okay, I can't, it's all innuendo for me right now. It's all innuendo all the time. Man. It looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival's a chance to show everyone that what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So, it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Suri is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. So it's like I don't know any of these women at all because I'm a sociopath and don't pay attention to them. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in our club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You still need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. I would love a napping club. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glanced around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get it right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. Signs of depression, my friends. Signs of depression. And there's a toothpaste stain in her collar right here. I try to wipe the stain off with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that because I'm a sociopath. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Wow, Rocky. Great. That's super mean. Yep, that was super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later, or she'll murder you later and you'll deserve it, Rocky. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Does anyone else feel super, awkward about this? This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. But now I have to murder you. I was saying to myself, yep. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. What is wrong with her? Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. I know, right, Lizzie? Such a creeper! Such a creeper. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? Oh, good luck! We're gonna go and host in 2 minutes. I'm just waiting for a good pause space, and then we're gonna head on over, because you're starting in 2 minutes, right? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. Right, Lizzie, you're starting in 2 minutes, right? Break a leg, and we're gonna host you, and it's gonna be so good. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if they keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because she's a lesbian. Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I think this is the best pause space. Let's save. Save, empty slot, right there. Yeah. No, that's good. And then, what we need to do, my friends, is, That's it! Hey everyone! So, I'm Trooper SJP. This is the Academic Foxhole, and I want to thank all of you all who were here, being part of our surprise Friday stream of Doki Doki Literature Club. No one has been murdered yet in this game. Maybe there won't be murder. I bet there'll be murder. I don't know what kind of murder it will be. So tomorrow at noon, I'll be streaming Dragon Age Inquisition. Please come and join me. We've been playing it for over a year, and it will end at some point in time. I don't know. We're doing the Jaws of Hakan. Next week, we'll probably stream on Friday rather than Thursday because of Thanksgiving. I want to thank everyone who's followed. If you haven't followed, give a follow. We have a Discord. Join the Discord. If you want to know what things we've learned, just, type in learned, and then you will know the things we've learned. But it'll end at some point, citation needed. Krellin caught me. I don't have a citation for that one. That was bad. That was bad scholarship. It will never end. It will never end. All right, everyone. You're all the best. You're wonderful. I want to say that we are going to host GeekSpace TV's special, and we're going to try the new raid command. GeekSpace TV. I'm going to try the new thing, see how it works. Did it go? So we are going to go over there, and yes, we're heading on over there. Oh, we have a click down, a time down. It's a thing. There's a countdown clock. So we're going to go and host GeekSpace TV. When we hit there, if you would like, you can give our special hosting message, which is this is not a raid, but in French. That's our motto. And you can go over there and say hi if you like from us. And it's going to be really great. It's going to be really groovy. It's going to be a 60s campy spy themed thing. And we're going to go. We're live. We're on it. So thanks everyone for being here, and say hi in the raid.
Space TV. Can you all hear me okay? This is really weird for me. This is really weird for me.
This is new.